Welcome back to Sonic 06 Part 3. Oh, great! Now we're doing the Soleanna Boys side quest.
Oh no!
Go ahead, Dwips.
Hang on a second. We're the Soleanna Boys. We're here to protect Soleanna.
That's an
Father Pucci from Stone Ocean.
There's 6 of us. When we're older, we're going to join the Soleanna Royal Guards and defend this country.
Oh, that's nice. Just like the
Soleanna you when you're talking to him.
Yeah, Sonic is not even caring.
But we don't believe that. How about it? You gonna show us what you got?
Also, it looks like if he headbutted him, like this kid, it would kill him.
You know what? Boys who are impeding our progress and are wasting our time while we could be saving the princess, yes, they'll be perfect fits for the Royal Guard. I mean, hey, they have games to play.
They're probably
Who's
better than
our
the Royal
captain?
Guard.
I know, right? I mean, at least they're trying to actually challenge Sonic's skills. All the Royal Guard can do is play games of who's our captain.
Dwips?
Let's go. If you can catch some time, you win. If we don't,
You're trying to battle Sonic in...
So, is there an actual pattern on how these kids are hiding?
Yes, they're hiding in set spots all the time. Here's the problem for those who are, of course, newcomers and don't know where all the 6 locations. Soleanna is fucking huge, and since there's barely any recognizable landmarks, it's incredibly easy to get lost in here. So obviously, you're gonna when you do this mission the first time, you're gonna be pulling your hair out because you don't know where they are. Everywhere looks the same. You can't even remember which places you've checked where. So when you do this mission the first time, it's gonna be a fucking headache. I can assure you.
But if it's any consolation, you can homing attack, sweep kick, and spin into these kids as retribution.
Yeah. Anyway, there's actually 2 of them. There's one here. But,
by the way, they call themselves
fucking controls.
They call themselves the Soleanna Boys, yet at least 2 of them are actually girls.
Actually, no. Are they? I don't know. The character models are so bad. I can't honestly tell.
Wait. I have a
earlier ones you got.
Yes, Deji.
It's called Shut Up. That's why.
Basically, Pedro, one of the earlier ones you got was a girl in a red dress and everything. I know this because I actually do recognize some of the voice clips they do make.
Oh god, the camera.
Yeah, if you accidentally get down under those pillars, the camera is gonna fucking assault your eyes.
Also, I see only now, but the shadows of things like the trees are just popping very awkwardly.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm just gonna say this right now.
Everything in this game was rushed.
These kids are training to be guards, so what do they do to train to be guards? Running away from the enemy.
Of course.
That's what every guard would do, right?
Wait. It's called a
strategic retreat, yes. The legendary technique.
It's not.
Deji, a legendary secret technique recommended by a family member of Joestars, yes.
Also, you just knock some poor guy off their seat.
That is actually one cool thing that you can actually interact with the people, which is one of the few good things that have again.
Too bad there's not a single interesting person in this city aside from the accordion man.
Most of the tables and chairs aren't even near any cafes or anything.
And he's only interesting because he plays the accordion.
Like seriously. Let's compare this to Station Square. The hub world in that case is narrow, yes, but it's done in a way where it's open enough for you to try and use your abilities. There are certain landmarks that will actually stick out to you, so you actually know to go and look for them. Oh, by the way, can I mention that in that game, they actually also give you,
Yes, Teo, we get it. Fake it.
Oh god, that's still ending.
Don't worry, Teo. Final Fantasy 15's Fake Italy is much better.
It's like I just noticed now the bell tower. Give me a second.
You're so fast. Okay, you win. You were on our team starting from today. So hurry and save Ellie.
Well, this mission was a complete waste of my time.
Notice how
Congratulations.
Don't you have to ring the bell at some
Oh my god, Sonic's model.
You're thinking of a different side mission, Shuri.
Notice how the RE in your was spaced out badly.
Yeah, it was.
Also, guys, notice how Sonic's model is facing the wrong angle. Normally it's supposed to be from behind.
Yeah.
That happens quite a bit. Also, but yeah, going back to what I was saying, with Station Square, there are alarm marks that actually stand out. Also in Station Square, you get tiny cutscenes to tell you where to go. Not here. Again, in Sonic Adventure 1, you could autosave. You can't autosave in the next generation of gaming, according to this game.
Oh well.
So now what?
It's supposed to be an upgrade. There are so many things I feel like downgrades compared to an old Dreamcast game.
All right, next.
So is it time to visit Knock Knock? It's Knuckles.
Yes.
Wants to do before we meet him.
First,
if
I'm
we're
just
all
making
the
sure
side
that.
quests.
First, I'm just making sure there's no more town missions to do in here, and then we'll move to
What did
New
that-
Soleanna.
Where did that joke come from? Knock knock, it's Knuckles.
It's
From the
Sonic
theme song.
Adventure 2.
Knock knock, it's Knuckles,
Yeah.
Vips.
Song.
Listen to
It's
the,
one of our
the original
That's
unknown
fine.
from me. Listen to
Yeah.
unknown from me from Sonic Adventure 1.
I'll be quite honest. I'm one of those weird people who actually likes the Sonic Adventure 2 version.
Yeah, I'm glad you admit you're weird.
Pumpkin Heel is the best
My
song
pro-
ever.
I like unknown from me on the Adventure 1. The Adventure 2 version is a bit too quiet for me, honestly.
Wait. You say it's quiet? It's
Quiet?
Adventure
Everyone
2's
is
version.
Yeah, everyone is talking. You can barely understand.
I know.
what's-
Well, okay. It's two things. One, I like Dread Fox a lot, so them removing them from the song is a bit iffy to me. Second, I'm sorry, but that smooth saxophone in Sonic Adventure 1's version.
Pedro,
Yes, Dwibs.
Yeah.
the way you jump there, it's like, does this game penalise you for jumping on the citizens?
Dwibs. Not Dwibs. The PS3 version penalizes me every time I jump because the frame rate takes a
Wait,
20
okay,
frame.
Okay, so important question for Pedro, since you're playing this on the PS3, right?
No, 360.
Oh, well, I don't know if it's just my controller, but for some reason the camera just automatically acts on its own, and there are times where Sonic just moves when I don't even have my control stick on my hands.
I have played the PS3 version. I can attest that's a thing with the PS3 version.
The PS3 version is
Yeah,
extra
the
buggier.
Now,
Yeah.
okay. Now, to be fair to Sonic 06, that may have more to do with how.
Oh
the
my
PS3
god,
was.
the frame rate.
Teo, trust me, this is nothing compared to the PS3 version.
Insert to that
right.
clip from. Actually, believe me, Pedro, I know, but I think it's actually a good time, if it's like a dead time right now, to actually talk how I know about this game.
Go ahead.
Yeah, a bit of reminder, everyone. It's a story that I repeated already so many times, but my story with the Sonic franchise is weird and complicated, just like everything. But my point is, I always stayed like cautiously away from the franchise itself. I played very briefly. To give you an idea, the first contact I had was with the first Sonic on the Mega Drive, obviously, because to a friend's house that I had back in the day when it was like 4 or something. I was stuck at Marble Garden Zone Act 1 and never brought the game up again.
Oh yeah, Marble Guard. Wait, Marble Guard.
I was incredibly noob, Jova. I
Was
just
that
say
Sonic
that.
1 or Sonic 3?
Sonic 1. The zone with the lava. The second
Oh
zone with the
yeah.
lava.
yeah.
Oh,
Marble Zone.
Oh,
Yeah,
standing
that's Marble
obliquely at the
Zone.
screen of ground.
Hold on, Teo, I'm gonna have to interrupt you because I'm about to demonstrate
Oh,
something that I
boy.
find absolutely
Oh,
hilarious.
Oh, you're gonna
Yeah.
go to space.
Yes.
Okay, folks. Pedro may
The
Pedro may
controls.
not have gone to space the
the
best
fuck
way,
happened there?
but,
Oh, and
Chaos
it just
Control?
Oh,
respawned.
it respawned. How nice.
Basically, I'm trying to trigger the most hilarious glitch in this entire game, if you ask. Oh, fuck. The problem is that it doesn't always work. It doesn't always work.
it's really tough to pick which is the best glitch in this game. Right? Okay.
This
during
is a pretty
Cha-
good one, though.
There you
yeah,
go.
it's a pretty good
Oh,
one.
here we go.
Whee!
We were in space.
I have no idea why the hell this even happens. What
Now
the
you
fuck?
Not yet, Tio, but you actually can go to space in this game, believe it or not.
Holy
No,
shit.
Alright,
Sonic-
I can
Sonic
take this
goes
going
back
as long as
to
you can,
Original
game.
Skybox, actually.
Sonic moves
Now
so fast,
I'll
the
show you.
Yep,
helicopter
he's
planes.
gone.
And
Even
now,
the
folks,
maps
we are
and
officially in space.
Well, Sonic has already survived once being there, so it's not a big surprise.
Behold,
Basically,
ladies and gentlemen.
basically-
And eventually he automatically
Oh
falls.
god.
Basically,
He's fallen
Pedro.
into the void.
Pedro.
Go ahead.
Basically, Sonic's moving so fast, he's pretty much like the Blaze on top of a helicopter.
But you only get to play as Blaze for like one level though.
There we are.
I'm surprised you
Wait,
survived
hold
that.
on.
Isn't that supposed to? Is
That-
that supposed to kill you?
That glitch
That
is
was
amazing.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
did you say that Blaze is in this game? That's impossible. I mean, I don't recall Blaze ever
Oh,
being
great.
in
Jova, you can be this guy.
Help! Eggman's mechs ran off of my company's disc.
Why? Why would they care about your company's... Go ahead.
The disc has all my company's top secret classified data on it. Sonic, please get my disc back from them. Hurry. You know, this guy was.
Should leave it on the train again.
You know, this guy looks a
Translation,
bit.
all my porn is stashed in there. I don't want the director
And
to
by
scold me.
and by saving the disc, he means destroy all the enemies until the mission ends.
One of them has the porn. We have to blow it up.
You know what's weird? That guy looks a bit like Yuji Naka. The disc has all my company's top secret classified data on it. If I lose it, I will get sacked.
Why should I care?
Interesting that. It's the European version, so you're using the European terminology.
Speaking of Yuji Naka, there was actually an interesting article that some guy from Tumblr reposted, where apparently Naka may be the reason for the bad localization of Adventure 2. Like, you know how the characters say a lot of Japanese stuff like Tyria, Yosh, and all that stuff?
Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Well, Sayonara...
That was more intentional than anything.
But I'm talking about in-game dialogue, where you notice a lot of the characters saying Japanese stuff, or you know how characters say stuff like all of a sudden they go quiet and then they go, let's go, true, and all that stuff. Well, it may be that Yuji Naka actually wanted them to sound Japanese enough, you know, and this wouldn't be the first time. Remember how Blue Dragon, they actually directed the singer of the boss theme to sing it that way so it would sound quote-unquote Japanese? I mean, so Yuji Naka may have been a bit of an egotist to the point where he thought he could be a voice director.
Of course.
He already had a voice director.
Wait, is that what Yuji Naka did, or? That's just
Did you see that recent
Didn't you hear what he
status
just
update,
said?
Dej?
No.
Basically, imagine Deji, Yuji Naka being a bit egotistical.
Basically,
Yeah.
he got in the way of the localization of Adventure 2, doing things that shouldn't really be done. That's
And
basically it.
since we're on the topic of Yuji Naka, how about we talk about how this game originally started out, eh, Pedro?
Not now, Jola, because
Actually, I needed something to finish, but then I
let
actually, no, I want
go
to wait
ahead.
this quest to be over first.
Go
Sorry
ahead.
about that, my mistake.
It's just
Don't
because-
worry,
Do you
don't
have to
worry.
do these quests, or?
Oh, trust me, Dej, we're doing it to show off the lore
Oh,
and
thank-
lore.
oh,
Thank
sorry, go
you.
ahead.
I think I almost lost all this disc. You saved my company, and what am I doing with my arms here?
Hey,
Explaining.
Jova.
I should have mentioned this earlier, but I'm a representative of
Rimlight? What
We're a
the?
very fast-growing
Rimlight.
corporation.
Indeed.
Is this a reference to something?
Go ahead, Jova.
We
Go ahead.
hope to use the new type of energy discovered in Light Course to, well, you've got better things to do, I'm sure.
Yeah, remember that name, Rimlight, because believe it or not, the town missions wanted to create this entire subplot around this company called Rimlight.
Seriously?
Oh, and by the way,
Yes.
about the Light Course thing, in case you're wondering, yeah, that's a scrap mechanic he's referring to.
Yeah.
Huh.
There are quite a few scrap mechanics. In fact, so much so that they will show up on the instruction
By
manual, but not in the
fucking-
actual game. And
Yeah,
yes,
so
as
it's
you can see, Pedro
that-
got
that's
screwed
something-
out of an...
That's what you could have called this game, Sonic Scrap Mechanics.
Again,
Pretty much,
okay,
yeah.
seriously, whoever came up with the idea to make dialogue be part of the time that is depleted from you mission-wise for a rank needs to be slapped.
Alright, we're gonna do one more town mission before we move on to the story.
Okay, anyway, point being, after a while, if you remember, as I mentioned, I found completely out of nowhere in a shelf at like $5, Shadow the Hedgehog. I looked at it, I tried only, one tentative path. I got stuck in that level where the arc is falling and Shadow has to do precise platform, and I quit because it was being very annoying to me.
No one blames you.
That level.
After a while, I mentioned I have a friend which I have.
Oh my god, Johnny?
Ken Williams?
Yes, Ken Williams from Sierra makes a
That does not
cameo.
look like Johnny.
This guy looks like someone from real life.
Also, he's not even looking at Sonic.
Chris Farley.
The game for the
I'm down
festival.
here, man.
The game for the festival is easy. You keep the rings. Basically, you have to get all the rings, and you can keep them if you can get all of them within the time limit. Go ahead, keep going. Taylor.
Okay. Yeah. I had this friend which I mentioned in multiple occasions. Basically, we had this kind of deal that we were both readers of stuff like PlayStation magazines, and we were hunting down stuff that we thought it could be interesting or obscure stuff, but just in order to have some interesting stuff. That's how I discovered a lot of obscure games that I actually report to you guys, by the way. So out of nowhere.
Hello?
Yes?
Yeah?
Yes, Tail?
Yep.
Yes, yeah.
Oh my god, again.
Oh
And then
no,
out
it's
of nowhere,
happening
he
again.
disappeared.
Let the
Out of
Festival of the
nowhere.
Rings commence.
Out of nowhere, he is kidnapped.
Don't worry,
So,
don't worry, Tail. We'll
okay,
hold the
well,
fort. The point is,
While we're waiting
we have to get
Tio
all the
Oh,
rings.
sorry. While we're waiting for Tio to get back, can I talk about how annoying it is that literally, I think the only actual auditory thing these people say when you walk up to them is "hey"
Yeah.
or "hey" or "hey." It's like, really, like, for God's sake,
creepy.
you came up with better dialogue again in the Dreamcast games. Why can't you think up of different introductions than just "hey"? Like, it don't matter who you're talking to or whatnot. They'll say "hey."
I honestly cannot
No,
answer
it's
you,
not a
Tail.
wonderful time to play. Also, Festival of the Rings.
Are we gonna have to do math now?
So
No.
let me get this straight. This town is also hosting the Festival of the Rings not too long from the Festival of Soleanna. What's next?
I honestly don't know.
You may as well just say, you may as well have one saying, the first person to find the princess can I don't know, marry her or something, I don't know.
The basic gist of this mission, by
well,
the way,
then in that case, Eggman could easily become king. Go on.
the basic gist of this mission is that if you want to S rank, you have to get all of them. The time bone.
Oh my god, that box just popped in
Pop
and
in.
was bouncing.
Basically, yeah. You have to try your best to get all the rings.
Why
So
are these
make-
boxes numbered? I forgot.
You have to defeat. You have to destroy them in decreasing order, as in 3, 2, 1. You know.
And then doing that gives you a bonus or something? Because that's like
No,
the
that's how
third
it
time
works. That's how it works. The next batch of rings will not show up if you don't do things properly.
Oh. So it's padding.
Basically.
How many rings do they consider all for this quest anyway?
A lot. There we go. Oh.
Also, why did 5 show up after
where did the
this one
box
and
go?
2? Wait, did it vanish because, okay, you did 1 and then, I think it
There it
is 2
is.
and then 5.
It eventually respawns, fortunately.
Yeah.
Even though the developers knew that about their ship, they said, you know what, let's just...
Oh, wait, hold on. So you're supposed to do it in decreasing number?
Yeah, I just said that. Anyway.
God, I forgot.
Oh, extra life.
Or maybe I'm
Not
mistaking this with another quest that actually has you do it in the reverse order with the boxes.
Alright. So the basic gist of it is just get all the rings. That's really it. As long as you keep following the numbers in a decreased order, you should be fine. And if you do it, this mission is really easy to S rank. All you really need to do, as long as you don't dilly dally.
Tio?
You were saying, Pedro?
You were not, I guess. Okay. It's just keep going as fast as you can, and you should be able to get the S rank. It's not hard at all. All right,
Yeah.
and now that this switch showed up because I got enough rings, so now this is a scripted path. So all I have to do is there we go. And now let's get the rest.
I have to admit, one thing that just annoyed me with this quest is you may notice how the rings are bouncing around like they're dummy rings. It's like, well, okay, I cannot for the life of me understand. Normally when a ring's a real ring, it just keeps in place. Why are they falling around like they're dummy rings? Like, seriously, am I the only one noticing how the way they fall is how the dummy rings fall?
Yeah.
It's like, and it's so annoying because, I get it, you know, on its own, it would just be a few more seconds, but those seconds add up with how you have to run around just to catch these stray rings. And again, this is a quest where you need to get all of them, so trying my patience. Sorry.
It still doesn't. I still think the mission is easy enough, as long as you don't dilly
Oh, it's
dally.
easy. No. This quest is easy. The problem is that it's padded out and annoying, especially
Yeah.
with stuff like these rings scattering around.
There we go. Yes, Wibbs, you were going to say something?
I was just, Tio keep trying to come back in, but not having much luck today, it seems.
Also, I'm gonna be quite honest. They could have made the side quest music maybe a bit more interesting for quests like these.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it, you know. I mean, some of these are just daily life things that you're doing all around. Also, can you?
And done.
stuff.
Also, can you imagine what would have happened?
300 rings total.
Like the
Jeez.
Lightspeed dash, and didn't get them all, and then you had to somehow get that last bit of rings at the end of the Lightspeed dash.
Wow, I didn't think anybody could collect that many rings. But a promise is a promise, so the rings are yours.
It's the Festival of Rings. Shouldn't someone be able to do this, or is this just a scam?
And there we go.
Also, if it's a festival, then why are we the only one?
There you go, see? I got an S rank on ring bonus alone.
That was incredible.
Well, you got 300, so.
So yeah, as long as you do everything fine, you're guaranteed an S rank in this mission.
Yeah.
There you go.
So next up is Nucky.
Yes, we're done with town missions for now.
Oh, thank God they were boring.
Don't worry, dudes. There's some town missions that are, well, how to say, mind-boggling.
Yep,
To the point where it's like, why even bother doing them?
I know. Alright,
For 100%.
anyway, as Tails said, we need to add to the town warehouse, which is this place. It's closed
He said
off.
that?
It's closed off. Yes, he did.
Oh,
It's, what?
wait.
But we can just get
Yeah.
Can we
around.
just jump over them?
They are
Sure,
you-
can you hear us?
I guess not. Or maybe
Wow.
like it's probably like he can hear us, we can't hear him. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, battle at the warehouse. You're probably wondering, wait, where did this town mission come from? But for some moronic reason, we now have to kill all the enemies in this warehouse before the story can continue. I have no idea why. The developers we just needed one more town mission. Goddammit.
I don't even understand why
Let's
we need to
mention-
probe this. We already jumped into an area. Couldn't they just spawn?
I think, if I call correctly, the guards...
That would
do
require
tell
good
you about-
programming, sure.
You know what's funny? If you talk to the guards, they'll tell you about how the robots are meeting in here, and then, just like with the gate, they'll say you can't go in. However, this time you actually can just jump over it. So, okay, we can jump over them, even when they say no here. Why couldn't we have done that before?
Actually, because he wouldn't be able to do that for New Soleanna because the gate is shut tight and there's literally no way to.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
We could just jump over the gate anyway, so...
No, we can't,
Yeah,
Prince, because there's a
And you're invisible.
wall over the door. I mean, Sonic can't go through walls. Last time I checked.
I'm thinking you can with one of these gems, though.
Yeah, but I don't have the gems yet.
Glitching-wise.
So.
Glitching-wise,
All right.
Oh, but speaking of walls, Pedro, the ball puzzle. You gonna do it legit?
We'll get to that when we get.
Good joke, Jova. Good joke.
So you're
Very
going
funny.
to do that glitch, aren't you?
To quote some call me Johnny from his from Let's Play Jova, I don't like the ball puzzle. I hate doing it, and I'm not gonna. And I've tried. I've managed to do it by myself. Don't get me wrong. It's just that I cannot for life of me stand that thing. And I actually did try. Okay, I was like the first when I got to hit in here in this book. I was like, okay, let's try. I'll try one time, but that's it. And things, and I was kind of doing fine at first, but then things went awry. So I was like, fuck it.
Yeah.
But
I guess if it were me, I would try at most 3 times just to show people why it's BS. And then if I hadn't succeeded by then, I would have just done the glitching. That's basically how I think of best in a commentary like this. Like, trust me, show the people. Show them absolutely why that thing fails physically and just mentally.
don't worry, you'll see exactly why it's terrible. I'll even describe it myself. It's not hard to figure out why that ball puzzle is terrible at all.
And
So,
Sonic's right foot is floating off the ground.
yep.
Don't you see, Jeremy? He's trying to break the record for standing on 1 foot.
How
Apparently.
nice.
Alright, now we finally get to meet up with Knuckles after the padding is done.
Just a loading screen to go. Anytime now.
Pedro, not for nothing, but did you edit these load times?
No,
down?
We've explained this to you, Dwebs. Come on.
Keep the loading screens in. It's for the best of the experience.
Cutscene.
No, it's not.
For them to suffer what we have to suffer.
Skirts of the city.
We're poisoning a new generation.
I'll admit Dan Green was...
Someone solved the Pokemon the first movie,
If you
I
want
guess.
me to return the
Okay.
princess,
Hey, Dan Green with cards.
give me your Chaos Emerald. Meet me at my base in White Acropolis.
Huh. Speaking
Why would you go out of your way
cards-
to make Knuckles look like a klutz Sonic team?
Speaking of cards,
Because he is a klutz.
Yesterday?
why don't we get some at Target? Hopefully, they won't leak anything that will spiral out of control.
Deji, stop.
Getting back to the game though,
Took me a few seconds, that
Why,
one.
yes, Sonic Team. I did play Sonic Adventure 2. Thank you very much.
That's funny.
Oh, go on. That was good. That was a good.
Yeah, no, that was funny.
So yeah, White Acropolis.
so yeah,
Okay,
even though
okay.
Sonic knows it's a trap, he's gonna go into it anyway.
The course of Sonic. Here's the thing, though. Normally they go in with a plan in mind.
But Jova, real heroes don't need plans.
And by the way, get used to your allies having to pop in to catch up with you, folks, because, you know, at least in Sonic Heroes, it was made so that they could keep up with you. Here, though, they can't keep up for some reason.
And I want more obligatory mission.
That reminds me, you remember how in Shadow the Hedgehog, you could actually have the second player play as whoever was you?
Knuckles doesn't know how to hold things.
Oh, you back to you.
Welcome back
That's
to
a while back,
Apologies,
Gio. What time are you at?
25.
We're way ahead.
Yeah,
Sorry.
go ahead to 20.
Well, whatever, the party's almost over anyway. The point being, Knuckles is an idiot and we don't know why he's here.
Hey, T, what were you saying earlier?
Yeah, go finish it. Finish your
It's
story.
gonna be a bit long, so I'll save it for the next part. Don't worry, I still remember how it is.
So yeah, just kill all the enemies again.
Again, look, in Shadow the Hedgehog, you actually got to take control of the allies. Here, you can do the same thing, only you can't attack. You
Knuckles,
can just have the second player.
Knuckles Tails. The result is over here.
Hello, guys. Come on, guys. Don't leave me hanging here.
Okay, I guess.
Sonic, you're the one who's facing the wrong way, not us.
I guess.
This is my cool pose.
Okay.
Also, it's gonna become apparent later on, but Knuckles is terrible gameplay-wise in this game.
Yes. Both him and Rouge are.
Either.
Look, for all the problems that Adventure 2 had, at least the way Knuckles controlled was solid. This game does not even
All
have
the
that.
level design could live up to the control.
Yeah,
Hey,
I know.
let's not
Deji.
get into that. Come on, let's
I
just
know.
move on. All right, everybody. Let's see everybody for the next part.
See ya.
Yeah.
Yeah.